Hi, everyone. It's Steve Sanastiro, your state senator here in the 10th District in Bucks County. And we're here today with Christine Hensel Triantos. Christine, thank you for joining us. Christine is with Peddler's Village. And we've been having these discussions with different communities throughout the 10th District to promote our local businesses, particularly our local restaurants, but also our local merchants who are really struggling right now with the pandemic. We are now in the beginning of just about the beginning of winter. It starts next week officially. And we're in that second surge, that second phase of COVID-19, which all the experts have predicted would happen and unfortunately has. So cases are going much higher and our hospitals are starting to see a much higher number of patients, truly sick patients coming in. And so that has, of course, caused the governor to renew some restrictions on our local businesses, particularly restaurants, who can no longer serve patrons inside, at least through the 4th of January. But they can still do outside dining when weather permits, and they can still do takeout. And so we're going to talk a little in just a moment about that at Peddler's Village. But I really want to encourage everyone to help our local businesses. If you ordinarily would go out to eat once a week, if you can stretch your dollar a little bit and maybe do takeout twice a week and help our local restaurants. If you're shopping now for the holidays, if you could go to our local merchants as opposed to shopping online with companies that are not local. That would be great. We have a couple of tough months ahead of us yet with COVID-19. The good news is that the vaccine for the virus is now being distributed. The Pfizer vaccine's out there. The Moderna vaccine hopefully will be approved this week, and that will be getting out. And we're hearing that by mid-spring, that will start to be available to everybody. So with any luck, within the next 6 months or so, we will be out the other side of this pandemic and getting life back to normal. But in the meantime, we have to make sure that our local businesses survive this very difficult time, and each and every one of us plays a role in that. So with that, Christine, can you tell us some of the things that are happening in Peddler's Village and how folks can help our local restaurants and merchants?
Very happy to do that. And Senator, thank you so much for inviting me to speak with you today and to share what's happening here at Peddler's Village. As you mentioned, we have C-Star indoor dining. Peddler's Village, for those of you who have never been to Peddler's Village, and we hope most of you have, but it is a family-owned business. Peddler's Village has been an important part of the Bucks County retail and hospitality landscape since 1962, when it was created by Earl Jemison. We have 65 specialty shops and boutiques and 7 restaurants here at the Village. Fortunately, our shops are still able to welcome visitors in person. We are at 50% capacity now, as you know. Our restaurants are continuing to serve visitors through takeout meals and beverages. And also, we do have some tables set up outside. We've got an outdoor food tent where people can place orders, made-to-order sandwiches, and have some choices so that they can actually stand in the fresh air, order outside, and then sit down at a table and enjoy a meal. We're finding that even in these colder temperatures, people are very happy to have the opportunity to be outside in an environment where they feel safe, we do insist that people wear masks outside when they can't social distance. And of course, masks are required in all indoor spaces as well. And by and large, we're very happy to report that we see our guests abiding by these rules and being respectful of each other as they come. And, we're very, very grateful for the support that we have seen from not only visitors, maybe first-time visitors from other parts of the state, but also community members who have really stepped up to help us in a time when they recognize the challenges that we and other small businesses are facing.
That's great. And I know you guys. Obviously, Peddler's Village is a wonderful place. I'm sure most of the folks who are watching this have been there at one time or another. I know Ronnie and I and our kids have been there many, many times, and there are some truly great stores as well as terrific restaurants. And it's great. It sounds like everyone is doing everything they can to keep the public as safe as possible when they go and they visit.
Safety is a consistent priority. It always has been at Peddler's Village, but certainly this year it has become a topic of conversation, and policies have been put in place so that it is a priority as never before. It's really critical that everybody cooperate, and we need to all do the best we can so that we can get through this and get to a better place for everyone.
That's great, Christine. I appreciate that, and I really want to encourage everyone here in the 10th District to go to Peddler's Village and get some takeout food at one of the terrific restaurants that are there, or go and especially now, as I said, in the holiday season, do some of your holiday shopping there. You can do that safely, really enjoy a terrific atmosphere, and help our local merchants. I mean, that is really a critical thing. So, Christine, I want to thank you for everything you're doing, everything the folks at Peddler's Village are doing to keep the public safe, and for taking some time with us today to talk about this.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And thanks for all you're doing and helping to move us forward.
Absolutely. Happy to do it. And, we'll get through this together. And we'll be making a takeout order. The San Isidro family will in the not too distant future. So we'll be up there. Thanks.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Right.